Hey, Rockin' Robin. Hey, Rockin' Robin. Tweet, Tweetly. Remember that song, baby? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Well, it helped me. I'm gonna tell you, I never had a problem. I come from the inner city in Chicago. Fortunately, that was one of my success stories. I've always was busy. I played every sport. My grandmother kept us active. I grew up in the church. I swam. Um, I boxed, quarterback, guard, I mean, I've done it all. I'm very lucky, and it helped me mentally. It helped me how to share. Coming from a household of 12 too, it taught me how to give of myself. It taught me how to be to take disappointment, to learn how to live with disappointment because you're going to get more disappointment than you do praise. So it helped me in a hell of a way. And I had a lot of people to congratulate for that. Well, I swam, and I would always play. I played in school, grade school, semi-pro league. I swam. I scuba dive. I scuba dive to this day. Yeah, I've been scuba diving since '97. I learned in Hawaii. I've always been in some shape, form, or fashion, some type of activity. And once again, I have a lot of individuals who was Elston, Wayne Stingley, Aaron Stephen, Mr. Morgan, Mr. Hill. They was my coaches in boxing and swimming and stuff like that. And I've always been in a good place in my life. Well, they inspired me for number one by getting me involved and spitting venom to me, teaching me the game, teaching me about, once again, how to give of myself. And that's so hard for a young kid because you're born selfish. You know, you want to take the last shot all the time. He taught me how to dedicate myself, and I got to give my grandmother and my mother that kind of credit because they didn't never let us do anything less than 150%. She always, if we started something, she said we had to finish. She never let us quit. We had to clean it. We had rules. We had guidelines all the time. I thought she was a warden, but she wasn't. You know, it made me a man. It really did. And oh, my grandma and my mother. My grandmother and my mother was very tough on respect, giving of yourself, saying what you mean what you say, and treating people with the utmost kindness. I mean, we had that. If my mother heard something that we were out of line, we were in trouble. Oh yeah, oh yeah, whippings was very popular in my day. My grandmother would come and get you in the street. We had to be in with the street lights on. If you were missing, you got whippings. And I wouldn't say beating, but we got the belt. And that was that time. And my mother would come to school, and if I was misbehaving, my mother gave me a whipping in front of my class. Well, pride, determination, and resilience is something that the kids didn't know. You got to have pride. You got to have determination and resilience. You can't give up. If the first disappointing thing that come into your life, the first thing that don't glitter, you know, you get disappointed. You're gonna have more disappointment than you're gonna get praise. And that's what that PDR meant. And that's what we were trying to teach in the film. And they taught that because they didn't take the swimming seriously. You know, they didn't know about being competitive. They didn't know about teamwork. They didn't know about work ethics and stuff like that because it's unorthodox. It's so unfamiliar to inner city kids because they don't think it's no instant gratification, no financial reward. So they're discouraged. Second of all, they can't afford it. They come from a single parent home and people in your ear. You know, you can't hear the voices when you're trying to achieve anything, piano lessons, tuba lessons, whatever it is. People are always going to discourage you, and that's what determination and resilience is all about. You definitely, that's why I chose it. I was so glad it came to me. And when I saw it, I teared up about 6 times because I knew what I was looking at, and a lot of things that was in there were cut, and it's going to be on the DVD. But we shot so much. We shot so much stuff with heart. It was a relationship with Elson and Willie that established that we didn't get a chance to see. It was a relationship with Jim and Elston that was much more powerful than you didn't get a chance to see. And by knowing what we did in New Orleans, knowing how we shot, knowing what we shot, and then when I saw how they pushed it together, I was so pleased because, I mean, I was just proud. I was really proud to be a part of it, to let people know that I can do this for number one, and to be a part of a film that has meaning, that has that type of storytelling is what a lot of kids really need to really see. And I hope they go out and see it because there's more to hip hop, there's more to rap, there's more to basketball. There's other things out here, and all kids need to understand and see.